Hello, everyone. I'm Kelly Covert, and I am so excited to be sitting down with you today to bring you another Symphoria Community Spotlight. I have Holli Zehring, who's the CEO of Ophelia's Place. Welcome, Holli. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm so good, and I'm really excited to sit down with you. Holli and I go way back and have talked before, so it's fun to see faces, see old friends in times like these, right? So why don't you tell us a little bit about what Ophelia's Place is and how it serves our community?
Sure. So, Ophelia's Place is a nonprofit. We do education and support and connection to treatment for eating disorders, disordered eating, and then body image issues.
Mm-hmm. And what are some of the ways that you sort of find yourself serving in the community? What are some of the services that you offer?
So we have a weekly support group, obviously online right now for COVID. And so you can just tune in every week. And there you have a professionally led support group with other people that are also living with similar issues. So we offer that. We are what we call a low barrier entry point. And so if you're maybe thinking, I might have an eating disorder, somebody I love or know might have an eating disorder, you can call us and we have somebody on the phone who can answer questions about that, talk to you about what next steps might look like. You know, calling like a doctor or a therapist can feel very scary. Also, not knowing who specializes in these things. And so we're kind of that
Mm-hmm.
wealth of knowledge to kind of ease you into the treatment process.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have an online education program. It's a 4-month program to teach and educate people on things that impact eating disorders. And so this has been really helpful for maybe therapists or professionals, teachers, anyone that has any interaction really with anybody, just to understand like more of the dynamics at play. What are some of the foundational aspects of eating disorders and eating disorder philosophies? What are systems that keep eating disorders active, so that people can come out of this program and start to do this work in their own communities or their own circles.
Mm-hmm. I love that. I love that you're serving so many people, like not just the person who has a eating disorder who thinks they might have, but also the people that love them and the people that might be able to help them and to, recognize these symptoms. I'm imagining like teachers or other types of counselors who don't work specifically with eating disorder. I love that. I think that really goes along with our mission at Symphoria to engage and inspire.
Mm-hmm.
You're really engaging all of these different people and these different communities. But I love the way that Ophelia's Place inspires as
Mm-hmm.
well. And you do it in a really unique way with Cafe 407. And so, why don't you tell us a little bit about the inspiration that comes from and through Cafe 407?
So the cafe really started as what Mary Ellen, our founder, talks about as erasing the line in the sand. Mental illness comes with so much stigma that she really wanted to create a place that really diminished a lot of that. And it's a fully functioning cafe. You know, some people go in and have coffee and just don't even know what we're about. But other people go in because it's a safe space to maybe eat or connect with people. We've had people who have received services from Ophelia's Place and then if they're going on like a first date, want to be at the cafe because it's just a safe space, a space where they feel really comfortable. And we have just resources in there as well. So, people come in unknowingly, maybe order coffee and then see everybody's beautiful on the wall and then maybe ask more questions and get connected. And so it kind of is like a revolving door. Some people come in and then enter treatment through that way. Some people come out of treatment and continue working through skills at the cafe. And it's just a point of awareness.
Mm-hmm.
For people and just to say like one thing that we're really working on is not looking at eating disorders as an individualistic problem. Like, you have an eating disorder, go get fixed. You have an eating disorder, go get fixed. But something that really the community needs to embrace and join in the journey. And that's exactly what the cafe does. Ophelia's Place started because of our family's personal story. And when I used to look back at upstate New York, it was like a very lonely place for me, and a place that I had a lot of pain, where now I look back and just see a community totally embracing and supporting something. And the community has been really amazing at joining us in that.
I just love it so much. And I think what I like too, and think is very interesting as being a part of a nonprofit with Symphoria, is that the cafe is also a funder of Ophelia's Place. It's also a moneymaker for Ophelia's Place. And, you know, when people come in, all of their tips, 100% of their tips go to support Ophelia's Place, and all of the profits go to support Ophelia's Place. So it really, I feel like, is a win-win. I know when I go there, I actually bought a lot of Christmas gifts.
Yeah. Thank you.
Christmas gifts there because it's a feel good. It's a like all the way around feel good experience, at least for me. And I hope for the people who haven't gone, who want to try it for the first time.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that. We just started a campaign actually called Drink Responsibly, meaning like if you drink the coffee at Cafe 407, you're actually making a bigger impact more than just coffee. So yeah, you really could.
Yeah. Awesome. And, you know, we're talking about Cafe 407. Why don't you tell everyone where it is in case they haven't been and they would like to go visit?
So it's in the village of Liverpool, right by the library. So yeah, 407 Tulip Street.
Yeah. Fantastic. And I know it's a regular haunt of mine, not so much these days, but not during COVID. I know I'm there quite often. Can you share a success story, an Ophelia's Place success story with us?
Man, this is really hard. I think, it's hard to kind of narrow it down to like one person had this experience and, you know, everything was great. I think, the success story is watching our team, watching our community come together and really care about something, that's honestly not very well thought of, right? And so, you know, I just had a book discussion as part of our education course last week, and I had a PA in there, a teacher, a therapist, a fitness instructor. And so just thinking that all these people are now equipped to be able to have a safe conversation about bodies out in the world, is a huge success, and something that is really rare and hard to find. And so anytime we engage in any sort of activity, we just know like liberation will have a ripple effect from that. And so, you know,
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it so much. Well, so tell me how people who are listening now can get involved, either as maybe they need the services at Ophelia's Place, or someone they love does, or just in supporting Ophelia's Place through Cafe 407. What are the best ways to connect and engage with you?
So we have our website, which is opheliasplace.org. You can obviously like make a donation or become a donor there, but we also have an Etsy shop, which is like Everybody's Beautiful merch. We have the cafe, which, like you said, everything from the cafe supports the nonprofit. And then the education program, is honestly like our biggest impact, and we're something that we're really proud of. And so if you want to make it, not only because the course has a fee, so that not only helps support our work, but also helps you to feel empowered and continue to use your voice in these ways.
Awesome. Well, I want to share, and this is complete coincidence, by the way. I was working out this morning in my Everybody is Beautiful workout tank that I got from Cafe 407 years ago, and I thought, oh well, this is just perfect for today. And so, Holli, from Symphoria and all of our supporters, we thank you for what you're doing and how you're showing up to support Central New York and our community. And for everyone who's watching, make sure you drink responsibly over at Cafe 407, and know that you're doing a good deed while you do it. Thanks, everyone.